Sexual futurists are people who use reason and knowledge to logically predict what is going to be the consequence of a failure to address problems rationally and appropriately, because we're using reason and knowledge to illuminate human sexuality. You know, the problem in the United States with sexual education is that it has been so hampered by the extreme right wing that it's become simply a matter of sticking tab A into slot B, or the horrors of human sexuality, for example, diseases and unwanted pregnancies. The problem is that we have tried to make sex education so politically palatable that we have eviscerated the humanity right out of it. So instead of teaching our children how to contextualize sexuality and to make judgments that would be effective for themselves regarding all of the aspects, we're teaching them about the horror show at the end of a series of bad decisions. The problem, I think, needs to be addressed not only by the schools, but in the family. Families need to learn how to talk about sexuality in a way that's comfortable for everyone. Even those families who try to have the talk keep thinking of it as one conversation that we have to wait until after puberty to have, and by then it's way too late to have one talk that's going to fix everything. Instead, human sexuality is like teaching manners. You don't explain to your children how to say please and thank you once. We repeat the lesson over and over until it is learned. And in this case, the most important lesson is not the content of the lesson, the content of the curriculum, but teaching children how to learn about human sexuality, how to have the conversation, that it's okay to ask the questions, and that it's okay to look up the answers or to ask knowledgeable people for the answers. The problem with our sex education curriculum is it's become mechanistic and soulless, and that's why it's so ineffectual. It doesn't really address human sexuality from a human or humane point of view.